During the winter of 1976-77, the entire eastern seaboard lived through what was described as a once-in-a-lifetime winter epic. Temperatures plunged to record lows, then shattered and reset the records almost daily. Available supplies from gas pipeline companies were cut nearly in half, while house heating customers, in an effort to remain reasonably comfortable, created record demands on PGW's limited supplies of natural and supplemental gas. Mass media campaigns dramatically urged drastic conservation by customers. Mayor Frank Rizzo declared a state of emergency in Philadelphia. Governor Milton Schaap closed all schools in Pennsylvania. All non-essential businesses were temporarily restricted from using gas. Many were closed. President Carter signed an Emergency Natural Gas Act into law. With record cold temperatures and frost in the ground at unprecedented depths of up to 48 inches, PGW's 6,000 miles of underground piping suffered extensive and unprecedented damage. PGW undertook a massive around-the-clock push using all of its expertise to conquer the most severe winter in Philadelphia history. PGW's employees met this challenge head-on. Manufactured gas facilities, some of which had not been used for decades, were pushed into around-the-clock service. With the Schuylkill and Delaware rivers both frozen over, the delivery of oil to make gas became a logistical nightmare, as was the over-the-road delivery of propane by tanker trucks. PGW's liquefied natural gas plant, which had been placed into service only 2 years earlier, was so critical to PGW and the city that the inventory balance of liquefied natural gas was reported on a daily basis on the front page of the 3 daily newspapers. PGW's gas supply, distribution, and customer service personnel were all working 16 to 20 hours a day, supplemented by hundreds of temporary hires and by meter readers, clerical, and administrative personnel. These conditions continued from early January through the first 3 weeks in February. However, PGW and its customers survived without any interruption to residential or other essential service. PGW's capital investment in gas storage and supplemental facilities and its policy of constantly preparing to meet the most severe conditions and demands, along with the dedicated and tireless effort of its employees, paid off for Philadelphia's citizens, businesses, and industries during this major national emergency.